Would have liked to have seen all the other students that weren't Luna, Harry, and Neville freaking out because they can't actually see what they're writing on. That transition I'm okay with. That was a perfectly normal transition.
This is it.
I will say they did cut out a lot of stuff that happens here and how long everything lasts from the moment that he sees the vision of Sirius to the point that you start to think, Harry, I think you should give up at this point because it's been literal hours. Sirius is dead. You should just write him off as a loss. At this point, you're looking for a body. See, that would have been a cool shot if we had seen them come through that door.
24. He should be here.
Harry, it's got your name on it.
The one with the power to vanquish the Dark Lord approaches. And the Dark Lord shall mark him as his equal, but he shall have power the Dark Lord knows not. For neither can live while the other survives.
I need to look it up. I'm pretty sure that they cut some stuff that's kind of important about that prophecy.
Where's Sirius?
You know, you really should learn to tell the difference between dreams and reality.
Thought that just occurred to me. That's a funny choice. So that was the Death Eater mask, which looks cool. It looks different from the ones that we saw in Goblet of Fire. Those were like just skull masks. It actually looked like the one that they were using as the training dummy inside the Room of Requirement. So they couldn't have designed that one to look like a Death Eater because that's a different mask than when Harry saw the Death Eaters previously. And when you play Hogwarts Legacy, those are also what the training dummies look like, which kind of implies, because all of these Death Eaters went to Hogwarts, that they decided to wear masks that look like they're training dummies. That was definitely not intentional, but it's what has happened now.
You saw only what the Dark Lord wanted you to see. Now hand me the prophecy.
If you do anything to us, I'll break it.
Who knows how to play?
Bellatrix Lestrange.
How's Mum and Dad?
Better now they're about to be avenged.
Why did Voldemort need me to come and get this?
Prophecies can only be retrieved by those about whom they are made.
It just seems like an odd system. If it's vague, though, that could be an interesting way of testing out. Are you the chosen savior? Let's see if you can take this thing up. No, it's not Carl.
I always wondered, what was the reason why he was unable to kill you? Don't you want to know the secret?
I believe the audience would like to, too.
All you have to do is give it to me.
I've waited 14 years. Guess I can wait a little longer.
Now!
That's a lot of blood. Oh, look, they can fly. Oh, man. I can't help but think that breaking all those is a bad thing. That is so much expensive damage that they've done. And all those are probably irreplaceable. The prison time they're going to do now is insane. That was a cool visual, but I mean, they could have just made the door at a normal level.
Can you tell what they're saying?
There aren't any voices, Harry. I hear them too.
Get behind me!
So the veil is something that was never explained inside the book. There's been a lot of inferences and fans figuring things out about it, or discussing it, rather. I don't know if Rowling has ever really come out and said anything. I don't remember if the others can't hear the whispering. I think I remember them not hearing it, but also like Harry standing the closest to it. But they never really explain what the veil is, and later Sirius just disappears into it. I think since they're in the Department of Mysteries, the implication is that that is a room to study death, and that's like a portal into it, but you can't come back out. So the idea is to like try to look in to see death. And I know some people are a little annoyed because of that they made the veil ethereal, because going through the veil is like a metaphor for death. That's one thing I can't really fault the movie for not being super clear about. I do like the idea of Harry and Luna being able to hear whispers from it for the same reason they can see the Thestrals. They've both seen someone die, and it's like, oh, I can hear the voices of loved ones calling to me now. It's a cool concept. I don't remember if it's in the book at all or not. It's a fun idea, and I can't fault the movie for being kind of vague, because, like I said, the book is too. So why did none of them grab Harry? honestly.
Were you truly naive to think that children stood a chance against us?
Jason Isaacs really is so good at this role.
Give me the prophecy.
I think it's a shame his career didn't take off. Did you ever see the Tuxedo? He could have been a pretty good Bond.
Don't give it to him, Harry.
Get away.
Why on earth was that pause so long rather than just the, no, 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 get away from my grandson, pow. He appeared what looks to be like 5 feet away from Lucius and walked towards him, and none of the other Death Eaters said anything or did anything. Make it make sense. Oh, everybody can fly now. That's nice. It's nice of them to color code themselves.
I want you to take the others and get out of here.
No, I'm staying with you.
You've done beautifully.
I mean, aside from the whole falling for a trap thing, you've done great. I like how Harry suddenly knows how to duel with a wand just because they need him to in this moment. That's very Ray Palpatine. See, that's just not cool looking. An actual duel, that's cool looking. Like that kind of stuff. The just smoke things flying around the room, that's just silly. I did, in the theater, enjoy how sudden that was. You knew it was coming because you had read the book, but the moment was shocking. It felt like it came out of nowhere, even for those of us that knew it was coming. Like, oh, it happened. It is kind of funny, though, how after all of the spell casting and stuff, suddenly they have to say Expelliarmus and Avada Kedavra. Those are the only two that must be said. Everything else can just be flicked around. I mean, Lupin, you could have done something there. Chase him, you're just going to let him go after one of the most murderous people in the world by himself. It's a great idea. Why do we have this shot of him just standing there and watching Harry leave? Oh, the old war injury. Can't run. Sudden Steadicam use. Okay, don't like that moment at all. Partially because of in the book. So what happens is he does try to use that. He does try to use Crucio on her. But she ends up laughing it off. And she tells him that you can't do that right unless you really want to hurt somebody, and you feel like you'll take some joy in it. And basically tells him that it won't work, and it doesn't. He tries it, I think, twice on her, and both times she acts like it tickles. Acting like she's really scared of him, though, that doesn't work.
You've got to mean it, Harry. You know the spell.
Do it!
I didn't edit that. That's how that sound cue happens.
So weak.
That's so lame. So, in case you haven't read it, in the book what happens is they're dueling inside of that room. Kingsley is looking awesome. There's almost no Kingsley being awesome here. Everybody else is kind of paired off, but there's less Order of the Phoenix members than there are Death Eaters. And they're able to handle it because Kingsley is fighting off 2 at once. They're in the middle of that, and it looks like the Death Eaters might start to gain the upper hand. And then Dumbledore doesn't teleport or apparate or appear in a smoke cloud. He just walks into the room, doesn't blow the doors open, just walks in, and on sight, 3 of the Death Eaters vanish. Just one of them screams and they disappear. Just seeing Dumbledore is terrifying to them. And I believe that is the moment when Harry says he did not understand until now why Voldemort always feared Dumbledore. Because the look on Dumbledore's face is supposed to be terrifying. Not so much. It's not what it should be. But so many things didn't work. Like, first off, the medium shot being what he comes in on. That doesn't inspire any kind of awe. It was just, yes, I like the casual entrance, but A, his face doesn't look remotely intimidating. Which he could have been going for that calm, casual demeanor, but this is not the moment to have it. Instead, no. You don't feel his presence inside the room. A wide shot would be better because it would show Dumbledore entering. Here, we don't even know where he came from. We know it was one of the fireplaces, but we also know there was like 40 of them. I mean, where is he? Is he 200 yards that way away from Harry and Voldemort? Is he right next to them? You don't know when this happens. I guess that was a little bit of an intimidated look, and his smile vanished, but just seeing Voldemort look a little less happy is not really a reaction to Dumbledore's entrance that we wanted. And Bellatrix is in there too, and we don't see her reaction. Just all in all, this is not what it should be. It's a terrible version. Just really takes away from the moment. Kind of a lot.